to the block and you can shot. Better watch out, cause the cops hot. We shoot a shots if we see the eye. You can't ball if you ain't got no hustle. I keep my grind on, fuck the struggle.
What's up, sports fans? It's your man D back. Speak Your Mind Sports Talk. All right, check it out, man. We talking Zion Williamson. He's back for the love of sports. Let's talk about it. So check it out, man. It's about 37, 38 games left before we hit the NBA playoffs. Now, Zion Williamson and them and the Pelicans are only a few spots out of the playoffs right now. If you're looking at that 8th seed, and that's what I'm talking about, the 8th seed, these guys are just a few spots out of that 8th seed. And with 38 games, and not only are they just a few spots out of the 8th seed, but they're only 4 games behind, guys. So we have 38 games left to play, and the Pelicans find themselves only 4 games outside of getting into the playoffs. And, Zion Williamson has been absolutely amazing since he's been back, since his return. We all already know that the Pelicans been playing pretty solid ball. They've beaten some top-tier teams. Brandon Ingram Brandon Ingram and Holiday. They've definitely, stepped their games up to another level. And, another thing about what's going on down there in New Orleans is it appears that Zion Williamson and Lonzo Ball are quickly beginning to build a chemistry together. I've watched them over the past, 3 or 4 games. It's been 4 games since Zion Williamson has been back. And, guys, I got to be honest, these guys are clicking really well, really quickly. They're both young. We have to remember Lonzo Ball just hit the league not too long ago. I mean, he got over there in LA with LeBron James and things didn't work out. But Lonzo Ball is a very young player. Brandon Ingram, same thing. And, these guys building chemistry with each other this early. The Pelicans were already doing pretty good without Zion Williamson. But now that Zion Williamson is back, can these guys make a run at that playoff? Me personally, I believe they can, especially with these 2 young guys. And I've said before that I'm not willing or ready right yet to give up on Lonzo Ball. I believe Lonzo Ball is going to be a pretty good player. I think his growth got studied somewhat playing over there with LeBron James. He wasn't allowed to have that ball as much as he needed to. And, so Lonzo couldn't develop in this league the way you want to see young rookies develop. But now he's getting that chance. He has his hand more on the ball. And then in addition with that, you have this guy, Brandon Ingram, that is potentially, he could win the Most Improved Player award. This guy has more than doubled his output since he was with the Lakers in most categories. And I mean, literally, guys, more than doubled the output. He has more than doubled the scoring, doubled the assists. Brandon Ingram's playing phenomenally. And that's going to be a huge part to these guys getting into the playoffs. So with all of this newfound talent and, chemistry, again, that these young guys are building with each other, and just look at these faces, these players, they could take the New Orleans Pelicans into the playoffs. Do I believe that they will win the whole thing? No. But it would give them a good shot to at least start to adapt to what it takes to first make the playoffs and how to perform when you get there. So, Zion Williamson, in his first 3 games back, he scored over 20 points. Over 20 points. They beat the Boston Celtics. and Zion was having a hell of a game. And guys, we have to keep in mind that Zion Williamson is doing all of this on minute restriction. He's not even playing full games. When he did the debut against the Spurs, and they lost by very few points, but Zion Williamson put over 21 points again. But he didn't play but 4 minutes in the first quarter, 4 minutes in the second quarter, 4 minutes in the third quarter, and maybe 6 minutes in that final quarter. The man did not even play a full game. This kid is amazing. So I just wanted to get you guys ideas on that. I think that they have a shot. I'm not saying that they're going to make the playoffs because there's some other teams that are competing to get into the playoffs, and they have a good chance of getting that eighth seed themselves. But I do put the Pelicans in line to be able to make that. So you guys leave in the comment what you think about that. Do you think Zion Williamson is going to be enough, at least for this season, to take them into that playoff, to make a good run at the playoffs? I'm pretty sure they'll be there next season, but I'm talking about for this season. With them only being 4 games back, I believe they have a good chance of making the playoffs. So you guys let me know what you think in that comment section. And shout out to Zion Williamson. Hopefully that knee heals very well and he takes down some weight. I expect to see very, very positive things from the New Orleans Pelicans. And Zion Williamson is definitely a special player, along with Brandon Ingram, and in my opinion, Lonzo Ball as well. So you guys hit that like for me, hit that subscribe if you're not subscribed here. And for the love of sports, let's talk about it. Peace.